I don't know if this works. Y'all can tell me if I'm cut off, if you don't see me at all. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna move it a little bit closer to me. I'm not reaching so far. All right. Hello, hello. If you're watching the replay, welcome. My name is Amy, or Blind NASCAR Fan, and I come here every truck, Xfinity, or slash, I almost said nationwide. Every O'Reilly truck and cup race. And I just jabber about stuff. Like, I'm not even that accurate, honestly. But I like to talk to y'all, so drop your thoughts in the comments. I love that. You can post your comment live, or if you're on the replay, you can post your comments there as well. Because interaction is fun. That's why I started doing these as lives instead of just me talking to myself. Because it's a whole lot more fun when people are present. So, as I said, my name is Amy, aka Blind NASCAR Fan. I started this channel to evaluate the tracks and the race shops to see how accessible they are, how, like, are they willing to work with me? Are they, I don't care if it's a staff member or a volunteer, but are they willing to find someone to help me when I get to the track, like to meet me at the Uber drop off, so that I know where I'm going, kind of like walk me around and show me stuff. Like, how much are they willing to do? How little are they willing to do? And I tell you guys. So if there's any blind people watching, you guys can make your own choices as to whether you want to try these places out. So far, I've only done Charlotte, Motor Speedway, Roush Fenway, Keselowski Racing, and Richard Childress Racing. Those videos are all posted to the video section of my channel, so you can go watch those. While I'm waiting to make some money, hint, I will be doing these shows where I talk about what we watched. So today was Texas, and apparently, I guess Jamie Little at the end said it was only 99.9% full, but we're gonna call it a full moon. Like, I wonder if it was on April Fool's. She said she was talking to Chase Briscoe, and he said that the moon, the different phases of the moon, have an effect on the grip level on the racetrack. I wonder if this was an April Fool's joke, but apparently Jamie Little fell for it. It was funny. I don't know. I didn't. It didn't sound right to me, but I don't know. It could have been right, but apparently it wasn't. Hello, crazy YouTube. What does it say? I'm trying to get voiceover to read it to me. But hello, welcome. As I said, I'm Amy, or Blind NASCAR Fan, and I am here to talk about the races and racetracks and their accessibility level for blind fans. So, I was right, by the way. I'm back. Yeah. I picked the winner. Woo woo. Yeah, go me. I really would have rather, honestly, like, I love Carson, but I would have rather it been Caden because I love the first time winner. But when it was there, the best part of the whole race for me was the back and forth. I don't even know if it was a true back and forth, but the battle that Joey Logano called some of the best racing he's ever seen at Texas between Hocevar, Busch, Honeycutt, and Ruggiero. That was cool. It was fun. I'm kind of like Logano. I was a little disappointed that the caution came out because they really had it going there. That was a little crazy. I think the crashes at the end were full moon uh, generated. HIGN 1E is what it sounds like voiceover is saying to me. But welcome, 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 welcome. I am a bad Well, not a bad fan because I've never been a fan of his, but I was mean. I didn't know I missed what had happened to Kyle Busch at the beginning because my family was over and we were visiting. But I was like laughing at Kyle Busch because I was like, oh, yay, the cup guy that's out. I was like, one down, one to go. And then I realized Ross was there. And y'all, I keep missing people on the entry list. Like, how did I miss Ross on the entry list? Really, Amy? Really? But I swear I went through the whole thing. I don't remember seeing Ross. Um, but Ben Rhodes did a really good job in stage one, I thought. I was disappointed. I don't remember what happened to him that put him back in the back. And what about my Ty Majeski? I don't know where he finished, but on the last restart, he was in like seventh or eighth. That was beautiful. He's my guy in the truck series, y'all. So, like, my dad got a job at Menards, and I was like, he said something about them having special NASCAR shirts, and I was like, can you get one for me? Like, I know those are for employees only, but can you get one for me? Like, just tell them my size instead of yours. Uh, oh, I've missed some people. I am sorry. There's a whole bunch of you now. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for all the likes. They are always appreciated. Love them. Yay, y'all. If you like my craziness, feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I just hit 200 today. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I've only been doing this since October. And so I am super stoked that I can't, I've never used the word stoked. I am excited that I finally hit 200. Like, I know I have a long way to go to get to the 1,000 mark for monetization, but seriously, like 200 was a big thing for me. I'm excited. So, let's see what else. I think Ben Rhodes won stage one of today's race. Hocevar won stage two. I believe if I didn't miss something. No, I'm pretty sure it was him. And then all the craziness started happening. Well, really, it was like the last, what, 10 laps or so. My dad has a theory. He's not terribly wrong. My dad has a theory that you can tune in to the last 10 or 20 laps of a race and see all that you need to see. Like, it's not entirely true, but a lot of times it turns out to be true. The best parts happen on those end. I am sitting on Lego again. I like to do that apparently. So, welcome to the show, all the new people who just joined. Um, I think I haven't seen any comments other than hi and Jesus loves me, which makes me want to sing the Jesus loves me song. So, oh, it was Justin Haley who almost went airborne. They were saying he was driving to the moon. That was pretty impressive. Joey Logano apparently thinks they need to pave the grass so that kind of stuff doesn't happen. I guess it tears up the whole front of the car. And apparently you don't finish the race if you go through the grass. That's not fun. But I got one down. Let's see if I can get tomorrow's winner. You've never seen me before. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce the rest of your name, but I got the Lisa. Yay me. Um, that's cool that this is your first time seeing me. That is really awesome. Yay! Maybe that means that I'm expanding my reach. Yay! Um, I am out here talking about NASCAR. I can't even say motorsports because I don't really talk about anything besides NASCAR. And I can't say a whole lot about today's race. I'm hoping that y'all will comment and tell me your thoughts because my family was here for almost half of it, so I missed a lot. And yeah. Daniel Suarez was in the MRN booth. He had some interesting comments, but this is the total white American in me coming out. Like I have a really hard time understanding what he says. When he says stuff that I understand, it's usually good stuff, but I have a hard time understanding his accent. It's really strong. I did hear like early on in the race he said his family, his sister, and I think his parents, he said. Anyway, several of his family were driving in from Monterrey, Mexico to watch him race on Sunday, which that's pretty cool. It's always nice when your family can come. I didn't realize that he was the only one from his immediate family that lives here. So he probably does appreciate that when they can come to visit him. I'm so not used to my phone being this high off the ground. It's weird. And I don't know how it looks. So y'all can tell me if I'm too high. Oh, you don't know where the numbers came from? Yeah, apparently YouTube adds them sometimes. My friend was joined me last week and I was gonna give her a shout out, but I was like, maybe it's not her. Like what the heck's up with the number? But it was her and I was like, oh, I should have given her a shout out. My favorite food. Um, well, thanks for the subscription and you have a good night. Hope you have good dreams. I'm still trying to figure out. I think my favorite food is, well, racetrack food or like here at home food. Because here at home food, uh, it's a toss up between my dad's barbecued Polish sausage, or as we call it, Poli sausage. I don't know where that came from, how we ever started calling it that, but we've been calling it that since I was a kid. I didn't know, y'all. This is how stupid I am. But then again, I'll use the excuse that I can't actually read the package. I didn't know that it wasn't called Poli sausage until like 5 years ago. Like, so basically, I was like 38 years old. I don't even know, 30 something anyway. Before I figured out that it was not called Poli sausage, it was Polish sausage. But either way, it's really good, and he barbecues it, and it's amazing. Or my sister's, oh my gosh, you guys. I told her I'm putting in an order for this for my birthday already, which is not until December, but she made this white sauce pasta. You can't really call it Alfredo sauce because it's not really. It's like Alfredo sauce, but it's like a creamy seafood sauce. And she used lobster and crab and shrimp, and oh my word, it was so good! Oh, so good. I have a thing for pasta. It's like my weakness, and then you throw in seafood, and we're done. We're just done. Like I will just eat all the pasta and gain all the weight, and I will be a happy camper. I'll be huge, but I'll be happy. Um, racetrack food though. Racetrack food, probably like nachos. Where did I go? Okay, so Charlotte doesn't count because I brought my own food because I was broke as a joke, and Friday, I got lucky as I'll get out and got to sit in the women in motorsports. What you call it? The big. What are they even called? Why can't I think of the words? Ah, Amy, words. The suites, the indoor suites, air conditioned. They have food and all that. Well, I got to sit up there for the truck race at Charlotte last October, and so that was the food I had. But that's not ordinary track food, so I don't know if that really counts. But I had at Gateway, the pizza is disgusting. I would never get it again. But they have, of the vendors, the best vendor they've ever had at Gateway or Worldwide Technology Raceway. Best vendor ever, and I was so sad because they didn't come last year. Luna frozen ice. It's not food, I realized. It would be more of a drink. But it's so good. Like it's literally the best like icy frozen thingy. I don't know if you call it a snow cone or a shaved ice or what, but they're so good. Oh my word. Best thing ever at a racetrack. I don't remember what I had at Chicagoland. It's been too long ago. But zero people are watching now, so I don't know if you even got my answer. That's rather sad and depressing. Where did everybody go? Apparently, y'all think I'm boring. um, oh, Michael Waltrip was back today. Honestly, I didn't miss this man. I find him to be rather not boring, but his voice drives me crazy. I loved his brother, but Mikey is just irritating. I don't know what it is about him. He's very obnoxious. And I don't know. But he was back today. I feel like he hasn't been there, maybe not since Daytona. I feel like Joey Logano's been there more than Michael Waltrip, which is interesting. Um, and a lot of people are saying they don't like Jamie Little as not the analyst. What would her title be? In the lead announcer role, I guess. I haven't noticed there being an issue. I thought she did pretty good, but apparently a lot of people aren't liking it. Um, I am going to move this way. Um, what else can I say? I heard them mention Trevor Bayne. Apparently he's driver coach or something for one of the truck teams. That was cool. I was like, rewind, I want to hear that again. I missed it. But so that was something I heard happen. Um, I am glad, y'all, that they didn't lose the red flag. It was nice that when the wreck with was it Grant? I don't know. There was two, and the one that got Grant and Finger in trouble. That one where they put the red flag out was a nice touch because there wasn't that many laps left, and if they hadn't, they would have run all those laps under yellow, and we wouldn't have had well, we wouldn't have had the next crazy wreck either. But I feel like NASCAR tends to not put out the red flag when they could and save laps under yellow. I hate it when they just run a bunch of laps under yellow. I mean, I get it. I guess they want to save the red flag for like really serious stuff. But why? Like, I hate wasting caution laps for not nothing, but it feels like nothing when you're sitting and they run like 20 laps under yellow. It's irritating. That was probably my biggest complaint. Um, People want stage racing to go away. I'm curious what today's race would have looked like without it. I wonder how many more laps Spin Roads would have led had there not been the stages. Hey, I have one person watching. Welcome, welcome. I am not sure who you are. It doesn't tell me, but welcome. What else can I say about today's race? Uh, I don't know, you guys. I wasn't paying that much attention. I gotta start taking notes, y'all. Seriously. Because I think some stuff happens and I'm like, oh, I gotta mention this. And then I forget. The two biggest things I saw on Twitter today was John Force's oldest daughter, whose name I didn't remember hearing before. I'm sure I did, but I didn't remember. Apparently, she passed away recently. I don't know if it was today, but it was recent. So that was kind of sad. No, it doesn't have anything to do with NASCAR, but it's racing, so it counts. And then I saw a video from Jeff Gluck's channel, and he was talking to is it Spire? The team that Joe Gibbs Racing is suing along with. I guess the team's not part of it anymore, but that whole situation is just all convoluted, and I don't know whose side to take, to be honest. Um, I think I want to take Joe Gibbs' side, but then stuff happens. Like I feel like right now they're trying to take away from Hocevar's first cup win from last week because they started all this Monday. Not the entire lawsuit, but the new, I guess they filed something new or they did something to get more media attention on Monday. And I'm like, wait, like it was probably already scheduled. It probably doesn't have anything to do with it, but it seems like they're trying to take away from his victory, which I don't really like that. I don't know. So Hocevar did a forever burnout. Like I feel like it went on forever. And I don't know. I was kind of hoping he would do his cup victory celebration again, but maybe he's only going to do that for his first one. I don't know. It was fun. But what else? He said he's gonna have to find a local Chili's to. He probably shouldn't have worded it this way, but he says we're gonna have to go burn down a local Chili's because they can't leave. Like, they can't go back to Charlotte and do it there. But he probably should have worded it differently. But I like him. He's a lot of fun. I mean, he's a cup guy, so I kind of wish he hadn't won the trucks. But I did pick him, so yay me. And Kyle Busch, like, even though I was laughing at him early on, he did come back to finish, what, fifth, I believe? So he made quite the comeback. I don't know without stages if he could have gotten back on the lead lap. Maybe he could have, because there was those cautions at the end. I don't know if he would have finished where he did, though. Maybe. But anyway, it was the last like 20 laps or so were really fun to watch, like Joey said. I don't know if it was the best racing ever at Texas, but it was definitely fun. Even though two of them were cup guys, it was definitely fun. Um, what else? If it was 99.9% full moon, does that mean tomorrow's going to be a full moon too? Does it count when it's the daytime? Like for O'Reilly tomorrow, is there gonna be craziness because there's a full moon? Questions one must ask when they bring it up on TV. Two people watching now. Welcome, welcome. Uh, yeah, I think that's about all I got. I don't know. If you're willing to comment, tell me, and you watch the race, tell me what you think. I'll stick around and we can talk about it because that's what makes this fun. I missed a lot because my family, well, the first half of the race, my family was here. The second half, I don't know what my problem was. Like, I tried to remember stuff and I didn't. I failed. I'm looking at comments to make sure that nobody's saying stiff. We can talk about other stuff. Somebody asked me my favorite food earlier. I don't know if she stuck around to hear the answer, but I answered it. We can talk about other stuff if you want. But anyway, if you haven't already, I would love for you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I am nuts. If you watch any of my shorts, you'll see I'm pretty crazy. I make silly jokes. One of these days, I really want to go live while I'm watching, and you guys can see the stupid stuff I say and do. Like earlier, I was yelling at Ross Chastain because I thought he was just being, I don't want to say being Ross, but he wasn't doing well. And I feel like a lot of times he races in a truck and doesn't do well. But I didn't realize that he had gotten damage from somebody else getting into him. I don't remember who it was. But after I yelled at him, then I don't remember if it was TV or radio, but one of them did a recap of what had happened to him earlier on. And I was like, oh, sorry, Ross. But anyway, I guess that's all I got for today. It is getting kind of late. Thanks for tuning in. Come back tomorrow for the O'Reilly post race show. Bye.